Hello everyone, my name is Ria. I have a background in computer science. I'm glad that you're all thinking about your future to pursue higher education, whether it be master's or PhD in whatever area of field that you're interested in. That's something that will keep you going throughout your life. So I have bachelor's in computer science from Mumbai University, and I have a master's in computer science from New Jersey Institute of Technology from US. And I landed a job in one of the big financial institutions. So pursuing higher education has proven very successful, and in my case, because I landed a job of my dreams within computer science domain. So I would just like to give you a head start of how I was able to prep for GRE and everything that led from then on. So when I was in third year of engineering, I started preparing for GRE. I took some online prep classes. It takes nearly 6 months to 1 year for preparation. It is rigorous practice and taking a lot of tests, getting the words, your vocabulary right, doing the math questions right, and everything about your essay writing, the way you speak, the way you have a grasp over English language. That's what actually is tested in GRE. And then you have to give another test for language, which is called TOEFL, TOEFL. So I would say give yourself a good 6 months to 1 year or 1.5 years before you take the exam. After which, I applied for a couple of colleges based on the ranking of the college, where it is situated, the availability of jobs after you graduate. You can make a very informed decision of which university or college that you want to proceed with. This can be anywhere in the world. You definitely have to think about when you graduate, what is the possibility of getting a job in that location, because you're spending a lot of money in coming abroad. You want to be in a position to be immediately employed within a few months of your graduation. So keeping all these things in mind, my parents and I decided that it was beneficial for me to come to study in New Jersey, which is very close to New York, and there are a lot of jobs available in computer science field within this location. Now, so once you've made up your mind about pursuing further education, master's or PhD in any foreign country, you need to be ready to fund your education by yourself, either through your parents or through by taking a loan, etc. You have to keep in mind that you cannot resort to working in the US to pay your fee. I will tell you an example. So once you enter US, within the first 2 semesters, you're not allowed to work outside of campus. Within these first 2 semesters, you are given an opportunity to apply to a limited on-campus jobs. And since there are a lot of international students and local students trying to get those jobs, it gets very difficult. So make sure that you have your funding from whichever source it is ready before you make a decision to go abroad. Now, there are two ways to get a job after the first 2 months. One is called CPT, Curriculum Practical Training, and this is after the first 2 semesters. You are recommended to apply for a position within your area of domain, where you go for an interview. For example, if you're from computer science background, you can apply for Amazon, Google, Facebook, etc. for their internship positions. And if you get past the interview, you can apply for CPT, which is an immigration procedure through your school, and thereby end up getting the position. Now, after you're done with graduation, you're given 90 days, and then you need to apply for another immigration policy, which is called optional practical training, within 90 days of you graduating the course. Now, you have to, because we are immigrants in US, we have to stick to our area of domain knowledge, which is the course that you've taken to finish master's or PhD. So the way I proceeded to get a job is I would apply to a lot of positions within computer science field every day in my third semesters, which is my final semester, and just keep trying to multiple positions within New York, New Jersey area, and I was shortlisted for a lot of interviews. Just gave my 100% attend every interview, and I ended up with a good first job. Even after getting your first job, there are other immigration processes that you need to go through. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with H-1B. So it's a lottery-based system. It's not a merit-based system. It's just based on your luck. So you have to put in your name. Your employer will have to sponsor you to put in your name into the lottery. Right now there are 85,000 seats, but nearly 250,000 to 350,000 people apply every year. And this lottery happens only once a year. So it's completely up to your luck to get selected in this process. So if you are lucky enough to get H-1B selected, that can be extended every time for up to 3 years. So H-1B at a given stretch, it's good for 6 years, after which your employer should apply for something called permanent residency, which is also called as green card. So during this entire career, just your life, what will keep you going is you being consistent with your area of expertise, your domain knowledge, your background, the degree that you graduate with. You have to keep going. Make sure that you're not deviating from that area of knowledge. So just be consistent, and you'll see that your perseverance will pay off. So good luck in figuring out whichever course will suit you.